Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Meet the Expert show, for want of a better word. Zerlinda, welcome. We're welcoming Zerlinda van der Merwe of TVDM Consultants this morning. Zerlinda doesn't need much introduction to my clients, but for our non-clients, Zerlinda is an attorney specializing in sectional title insurance. Her and her partner, Nicole, started TVDM Consultants just over a year and a half ago. It's been fantastic working with you, Zerlinda, so far, and helping our Addsure clients with many of their issues. I started working with you, I think it was years ago, about 15 years ago or so, when you were with, maybe not as long as 15, but perhaps when you were with BBM attorneys, and then up until more recently with Paddocks attorneys. And for me, that's quite nice because you bring both sort of opinions to the table when it comes to things. I notice anyway, that's my observation. So Linda, without any further ado, without me having to read your CV or anything like that, perhaps what you can do is tell us a bit about your history and how you came to start TVDM Consultants.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Mike. Firstly, thank you so much for the opportunity, and to all of your viewers. I'm sure that the original guys will be able to look back on this in a couple of years' time, and there'll be so many Meet the Expert episodes because that's exactly what this industry needs, is more and more experts working together. And I know that you are probably the main guy behind connecting people and have done that for me personally and for TVDM Consultants the last year and a half, because that long already, time flies. It's been so fantastic working with you and your support network and being part of that. And that's really the biggest compliment that I think we can give each other, is the ability to work together in a team. So I like that you said, I've been able to give both sides sort of thing, both from my time at BBM attorneys and at Paddocks, and then of course in my role as a managing agent as well. It's nice to be able to see multiple sides of the same story to give the clients the best advice and the best recommendations. From a TVDM perspective, Nicole, Tavares, and myself started it in June last year, right in the heart of lockdown. We decided to take the plunge, or take the leap, and work from home first and foremost, because everything was so remote, Zoom, and people not really wanting to see each other face to face and things like that anymore. So we thought, perfect opportunity. We both came from not only the Paddocks background, we were managing agents with Pam Golding Property Management Services, and spent many, many years building up a nice network of clients and supporters and other experts in the industry. So we thought, why not? And we did it. And we're still going, which is fantastic. My father said to me, don't tell people that you're doing well, tell people that you're blessed. So whenever Nicole and I are so busy, we don't know what to do with ourselves, we say, hashtag blessed, hashtag blessed. That's our saying. That's what we do. What we offer to our clients is we have clients that are managing agents, that are other attorneys, conveyancers, owners, trustees, tenants. We assist mostly in dispute resolution matters, so matters through the Community Scheme Ombuds Service, and we are able to do that because we are non-practicing attorneys. So although we have the background of being attorneys, we don't practice, we're not litigation attorneys at all. We offer only consultancy or advice, and that way we're able to assist at the Community Scheme Ombuds Service. Our background is that we've been involved in community schemes for so long, it literally runs through our blood. So TVDM Consultants is simply an extension of that. That pretty much answers that question.
Mm-hmm. So very typically a client of ours, or a trustee, Addsure clients are generally trustees of schemes, owners of schemes, but usually the trustees and of course the portfolio managers at the managing agencies. So I would generally refer somebody who's looking for a rule change to you, or somebody who wants to install, say, a solar panel on their roof and they don't know how to go about it in terms of the rules. Maybe they need to create an exclusive use area, perhaps, and things like that. Perhaps disputes between owners when it comes to leaking water from upstairs to downstairs. I think we've done a few of those. Would you agree? Those are the sort of things that you would be interested in.
Definitely.
rule changes. You do rule changes. You also specialize in HOA business, as far as I know.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
so
All different types of community schemes, sectional title, homeowners association, retirement schemes, residential, commercial, you name it. The rule one is actually a good one because you actually assisted us with the amendment of our management rules to deal with some of your ideas about insurance. And I know that that's your passion. So we've definitely gained a lot of knowledge from you with regards to the amendment of management rules. Your example of dealing with water damages from one section to another is a huge one. The solar panels installation, that's another big one. So whenever your clients need assistance with that, we give them legal advice, we consult, we attend their SGM or their AGM, we can offer some training, we do the rule reviews and amendments, legal opinions, letters to the naughty owner, you name it, we deal with it. And you've also introduced us to working with some of your clients on dealing with the insurance brokers to deal with repudiated claims, entertained claims, dealing with excess payments and all that fun stuff. Those are all things that we deal with. And then I think you've also introduced us to quite a few opportunities of meeting your trustees for some training, just to deal with, some really pertinent questions that they might have. And then, of course, you've joined us a couple of times on our monthly webinars that we have as well. And our next one is coming up, I think, on the 25th of November, where you'll be speaking there. Those are the types of services that we can continue offering your clients. Not all billable. Sometimes we do offer our time for free. So always still happy to continue doing that.
Zerlinda, no, thank you very much. Thank you for those kind words. It sounds like you're interviewing me this morning, but I'm actually interviewing you. Yeah, but it's great. It's really great chatting to you. And thank you for helping my clients so well over the past 18 months that you've been practicing. A lot of little sticky issues that crop up. I always say to my client, Zerlinda is the right person to speak to, particularly if you're in Cape Town. You are Cape Town based, but I noticed with Zoom, you're able to reach out to everybody around the country as well. And great. One thing I will mention is we've done a few for portfolio managers or managing agents. Managing agents host a training session, and then Zerlinda comes in and does a Q&A. Generally seems to work quite well with owners and trustee asking various questions, and Zerlinda's quite happy to entertain that one evening, have an evening session, maybe just especially for a larger scheme. We've done that for a larger scheme. Even a 500 unit scheme needed they wanted to ask questions and know their position and their rights in certain instances. That was a great session. You did that kindly. Thank you for not charging for that. I think you gave them a good half an hour of Q&A questions, and I know the owners and trustees were very happy with that. So, Zerlinda, thank you very much for joining me this morning, just as an introduction. We could go on for an hour. You and I love chatting about various legal aspects and telling each other war stories about some of the legal issues and claim issues that we're dealing with out there. But for everybody, Zerlinda's contact details are as below. Zerlinda at TVDM Consultants.com. Don't forget the .com. The office number is 061-536-3138. And Zerlinda has kindly given her number here, her cell phone number, 082-402-4954. Okay, so there we go. Zerlinda, thank you so much and for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mike. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.